Hi folks, I'm here today with my 2001 Eagle by Jayco. It's a 24-foot Class C motorhome, as you can see, and you see there is a for sale sign. I want to give you a walkthrough today before this beauty goes on down the road to a new family. So here's the exterior of our motorhome. It has a Chevy truck, cab to it. It's a 3500, and it is a 24-foot long Class C. Look here, point out a few things. It's got this first holding tank is for the propane. We've got the door in. We'll check that out in a minute. We have the entertainment center down here, which is actually a tape cassette. So 2001, we weren't quite up to CD-ROM yet. So anyway, a little history lesson. It's got a hot water tank is all under this guy here. So we're right off of the kitchen. It's got a couple of storage compartments that are pretty long, pretty deep. It is right below the bedroom, the bed in the bedroom area. So you have all that room. So it goes pretty far. In the back, we've got the spare tire and a ladder up to the roof. On this side, on the driver's side, we've got the sewer hose. So when it's time to dump the gray tank and the black tank, we've got that here. We've got the gas tank as well. And then it does have a shower. So it has, like, if you open that door, which I don't have the key, a shower head comes out, and you can just stand next to the RV and take a shower, rinse off if you've been to the beach. That says hot. I think that is the furnace exhaust, possibly. And the spot to plug into electricity. Right now we're plugged in, and you've got city water hookup. So you can either use water in the tank in the RV, or you can hook up to city water. And one of these compartments, the bigger one here, has the what they call the house batteries. So you've got batteries inside the truck, right? Just like a truck or a car has a battery, but for the motorhome part, you have some additional batteries to run all the electrical outlets and plug-ins. And you can see the overhead. That's actually a bunk up there. So there's windows on both sides, and here in the front there's a window. So although people shouldn't be riding up there while you're driving, at least once you get to your destination, you can look out the window. So here, when you first come in the motorhome, you come in this side door here, and you have the kitchen to the left, and the dining's kind of straight ahead, and there is a recliner chair on the right as you walk in. The chair over here does swivel, which is nice, so you can turn and face the drivers in the cab or the dinette area. So the dinette, I would say, sits 4 people pretty comfortably, and you have a nice view. And cabinet space, storage space, and our clock up here. And let's see, in the kitchen area, not a ton of storage. I mean, it's not going to be like a house kitchen, but like they go pretty deep, and there's quite a few drawers, so found it pretty good for camping. There's a little storage above the microwave, and a pretty good size one here. What I kind of thought was interesting about these, you know, for traveling, they pull up instead of, you know, pulling side to side. So you got pretty good shelves in there. And the stove has a flip top. So once you open that up, that kind of serves as like a backsplash. And you have 3 burners. And so it's propane gas for the oven and the stove top, which I like cooking on gas, so works good for me. And a lot of times when we're camping, you're using a barbecue or something outside. Anyway, now if I turn around, here is the freezer and refrigerator right across from the kitchen. Pretty good amount of shelves. You know, it's not as big as a standard refrigerator, but it works pretty good, I'd say. And freezer, pretty good sized. We've got more cupboard space, kind of like our hall closet here is what we've used that one for. And then a lot of times shoes and, you know, sports toys and like a frisbee and that kind of stuff we'd put in there. And the sink, it's kind of nice to have the sink separate from the toilet and shower. So those are behind the door. And we have the bed, which is just a standard mattress. And you do have to kind of crawl in, be careful, because there is this cabinet that hangs down over somebody's feet. And there's a couple windows, so you can open the windows and get a nice cross breeze when it's hot. There's also some cubbies, which are handy for cell phone and stuff at night. You can have a little shelf there. More storage above the bed. And hello. Going into the shower, toilet area. It's hard to get a picture because everything is kind of cramped. We only have 24 feet here. There's the shower. And glimpse of the toilet here. So tight, but not overly tight. I've added command hooks in various places. For 6 weeks to 2 months, we actually lived in this RV when we first moved full-time to the property in northeastern Washington. And at the time it was summer, so it was okay initially, but we knew winter was coming, so that's when we got the 5th wheel trailer. And I'll put a link here up above to the walkthrough of the 5th wheel trailer if you're interested. It was much bigger and a lot more, you know, space to live out the winter months. So all together we were living the camp life in one or both of these RVs for 14 months. It's got the standard, you know, truck front end here, front compartment, overhead bed, which I mentioned is really large. Our son loved it. We used the ladder, and he just had all this space up here. There's also cubbies in here, like on both sides, and he would put all his Legos and army men in there. It was so cool. And I just wanted to show that this flips up, so like many like campers and stuff have. So while you're driving, you've got more head space to come in and out. And then once you're parked somewhere, you just pull on the one handle here and pop that into place. Did have an over this chair, it had a big cabinet here with, you know, to put like the old-fashioned really thick TVs. So we took that out and just kind of created a panel. So you've got more headroom, and just made it feel a lot more spacious in here. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this little walkthrough of our Jayco Eagle 24-foot RV. It's been a great RV for us. Like I said at the beginning, we've had it many years and have really enjoyed camping in it. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.